Good morning again. So, following our conversation yesterday, it's actually time for my B12 injection. So I'm not just sat here half naked for the fun of it. I was going to kind of show you my procedure, what I do. If you guys do it yourself at home or you don't, a lot of people have to kind of go into the doctor's surgery and have it done, which, because of my issues and everything that goes on in my life, it's just not always tangible. Not only that, it's one of those, I did a lot of training. I was going to be off to go do my nurse's training, so I've got certificates and other bits and pieces to give injections intravenously, intramuscular, just a whole host of things. So when we was going through it, there was a lot of, I had to be assessed and do's and don'ts and just double check I know what I'm doing and safe practices and, I've got my yellow bin and I've got my bag and I've got my B12. So, I am sat here half naked, so I've got underwear on. So when you're going through it, if you do it yourself or you have the opportunity, in all honesty, for the sake of a 5-minute procedure, which is going to take me probably 10 minutes on camera, just to really highlight a lot of things that I go through. A lot of things change, do's and don'ts, and how I was shown to do things isn't how I was taught to do things. So to me, I don't care what anyone says, I was taught to use 2 needles, one to draw up the solution, one to inject the solution. I will always do that because at the end of the day, it only takes you scraping the bottom of this, and it affects the needle. And this is something that I'm not going to put a blunt needle into my body. It can cause so much issues, and it's something so silly. But yeah, I won't be doing. The other thing I was told to do is you don't need to use a wipe. You're not a really dirty person. No, I'm not. But because of bits and pieces that I've done, I always like to make sure it's done, it's clean. Although I don't have wipes, I do use antiseptic, and it is just literally me, going away from the skin. I'm just literally cleaning the area, so it's done. And that's just, it makes me feel more confident, and like anybody, you don't put anything into my body that I don't know what's kind of going in. But anyway, so before I'm doing it, obviously you can see my muscle there. Thank you very much. It looks lovely. I don't know. You can, because of my skin, this is one of the issues I have. So excuse me. You can see how much skin that I have. Right, so that's my leg. But because of that on my leg, it makes it very difficult at times. So I'm trying to show you, and that's a bit better. The way for me is if I follow, you've got obviously 2 muscles that come into the leg. Push in, I can see that muscle pop out more. So I kind of know where I'm going. Again, I do this all the time. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. It's more to show you guys. But I'm isolating that muscle. I'm bringing it up a bit more. I can see it much better. So all I'm going to do, I'll do it twice. Is push away. And make sure it's really nice and clean. So the needles, there are dates on them, which has all been checked off camera. It just makes my life a lot quicker for you guys. And again, your B12, so you have a lot number on it. If you can see it, it's just along here. This one is the exemption date, so it is the 5th of 2022. So we're just literally, yeah, we're good. On them, I don't know if you can see it, you've got like a little blue dot. When you're using them, obviously where it all congregates up here. If you hold it and push away from you, oh god, it's not going to do it. Again, it is glass, so there you go. Where it is glass, I always do it in a tissue. It's just done, it's easy. You're not going to cut yourself. 1 second. This one's made me a bit more nervous today, if I'm honest. I don't know why. So rubbish straight in the bin. Again, I've checked the syringe. That's all made. It's got a factory date on it. It's got a use by date on it. Again, it's just safer practice. At the end of the day, if it's not in date or not in a date, why are we using them? We shouldn't be. So all I'm doing is obviously drawing up. So if anyone is squeamish, I am really sorry. But so I take that one off. Into the bin. Again, this needle is all the same. It's got a factory date on it, or it's made. It's got a number on it to when it was. It's always away. These needles. Right, sorry about that. I just literally had to pause it because it's a new needle head for me. I have to go up there every so often, and I have to contact them and literally go through it. So you can see there's no air in it, none whatsoever. So going back to my leg, literally it's simple. You can see, I hope you can see anyway, the muscle. I just want to give it a real good clean, let it dry a minute. All you're literally doing, if you think of your leg, if you're going in straight down, I don't want to be at an angle. If I'm having my leg like that, straight down, go, if you're going at the side, go in at the side, at the bottom. You need to go into muscle at the end of the day. So where my leg was, literally go in straight into muscle, right into the bottom, just nice and slow. There's no rush when you're doing this. Once we're all good. They're not hard to do, to be honest. It's just so, when you're talking muscular injections, why people can't do them at home, I don't know. For me, it just makes it a lot more simple. You're saving the NHS time and money, which is a win-win-win. Just my personal views, but at the end of the day, it's for the sake of a 2-minute injection. Why we can't do it at home? If you're savvy enough, at the end of the day. But yeah, that's literally me and my day. That's my B12 done for another 3 months, and that's all lovely jubbly. It was something I did want to kind of go through, so I am sorry if people have a few qualms about it. But it's part of the bariatric life, and it's part of the bariatric, well, it will be for the rest of your life. You have to have your B12 for the rest of your life every 3 monthly. For the sake of me and my life and my health issues, it's easier for me to do it. There are times I can't get up to the doctor's surgery. There are times where, just all that kind of most people deal with, it's just easier. So my little you know, my little thing. I can't. There are times when I've done it, I've tasted it, so I've probably hit a nerve or done something. Although nothing's come through, sometimes you taste it, sometimes you don't. In the morning, I take it out of the fridge. Cause I've got loads of them in there. To be honest, it's just something every now and again I'll get a Boots will give me them, and they're done. They're set there until the 3 monthly. Set reminder for 3 months. 1 second, sorry, because I will forget. So you all guys know how much I say to you about the Fitbits and how much they help my life. To set a reminder on my watch for my B12 injection helps me. I can't forget. But yeah, it's all good. So I hope guys you're okay, and I'll see you later. Bye.